Alright, so it's the start of another summer day here in beautiful Auckland, New Zealand, and today on the itinerary my tour guide is taking me to a place called Piha. And I'm sorry, I don't really know what it is, but she said that I will find out and that I will like it very much. And we're also going to go and do something called bushwalking. So I don't know what bushwalking is. I don't know, maybe you go there and maybe they give you a bush and you take the bush and you walk the bush. I don't know. Is that bushwalking? She's going like this. Okay. So I don't know. We're going to go bushwalking and we're going to go to Piha. So first though, we have to go and get our flat white. Okay? So looking forward to another nice day here. My tour guide is on vacation right now, and she only has today and tomorrow, and then she goes back to work, and then it's just me on my own, you know, here in New Zealand. So I'm not sure what I'll do with myself, but hopefully I'll figure something out. Stop number one on this day is to a little village called Titirangi, Titirangi. And we got to go and get our flat whites before heading out for our bushwalk, and then onto the beach. So Titirangi is it's a little village. What's significant about this this village we're going into, ladies?
I don't know.
Anything? Is it?
It's
just a quaint.
Village.
Is it an upscale village?
Yes.
So it's upscale and
it's in the direction of one of the most world-renowned surf breaks and beaches in the world called Piha.
Oh, Piha. Okay, so this is on the way to Piha. Okay. So you mentioned the phrase surf break.
Yep.
What is a surf break?
Oh, I guess I don't know.
It's just a place that's good for surfing, I would imagine, right?
And it's consistent, so it's one of those places that you know that you'll have consistently good waves on if you have the right conditions. Yeah.
Okay. Well, good. Maybe we'll be able to see somebody that can loan me a surfboard and be able to do some surfing today. We'll see. So, very nice area. This is west of Auckland where we're at. And coming out here, kind of going through the suburbs. And just a very, very nice area. Very green and scenic. A lot of green.
It's also heading into the Waitaki ranges.
What ranges?
Waitaki.
Waitaki ranges?
Yeah.
Okay. What are the Waitaki ranges?
Mountains on the west coast of Auckland City.
Oh, okay. Oh, good.
Lots of hiking, bushwalking, beaches.
I can't say that I've ever bushwalked.
Well, it's the same as hiking or tramping.
Okay. So here we are for our flat whites in Titirangi.
We're going to the Titirangi.
Alright, you're looking at the card of the business where we stopped for coffee. This is the Hardware Cafe in Titirangi. And it's just a typical little cafe that you would find any place traveling around the world. I'll show you some of the, there's the dinner menu over there. Maybe I can zoom in and give you an idea as to what's on the menu here. So you've got breads and spreads and steamed mussels. Steamed mussels seems to be a big thing down here. And what else do they have? A whole bunch of different stuff. Sitting looking at some of the people having their morning breakfast. It looks like a great place to grab a bite to eat. Man there looks like he has a breakfast burrito of some sort or another. So it's a nice little town. Has a nice little feel to it. Now, I'm still trying to adjust to the idea of this being summertime. You know, that takes some real getting used to. You know, and you're just left the summer, and the summer is just continuing. You know, so this is probably their, I would think that this is probably about June, maybe the middle of June, the equivalent, I should say, of the equivalent of June. So not a very big town, but I'm looking forward to seeing the coastline. I was looking at some pictures online of the coast where we're going, and it looks like it's going to be just really a beautiful, beautiful place. Okay, I've heard of soup in a bowl, but never flat white in a bowl. Ina has her flat white in a bowl. Is that common here in New Zealand to get a flat white in a bowl?
No, lattes.
And look at that. I mean, look at the texture of that foam. It's just
Thank
really
you.
fantastic. Oh, and she got her cake.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that looks.
Get the shot of yogurt. Should I just
What is that,
dump
cream?
it? Yogurt.
Yogurt. Okay. So
On it? Or next to it?
Ina's all set with her with her bowl of flat white and her cake. On our way up over the mountain range here, I'm not sure what the name of the mountain range is. Hiro has told me a couple times, and I just have a hard time pronouncing it. But we are at the Arataki Visitor Center here on the mountain range, and I'll get that name of the mountain range here in a moment. But a lot of native art you can see adorning the, well, kind of like a Native American totem pole, if you will. And I'll go up, zoom up to the top there, and give you a nice view going down. Hopefully they'll let me put this on YouTube, huh? Interesting. Let's go on inside and take a look. On the way up to the visitor center, there is this tree, and I saw this on a travel show. I believe this is the tree. Rather rare, not rare, but if I understand correctly, when the British were colonizing this part of the world, they would take these trees and use the wood for building ships and what have you. And I think now they're protected. But what's interesting is you look at the trunk of this tree is the sap that's coming out, and that was the if I'm not mistaken, that was chewing gum way back in the day. You know, you need some chewing gum, you go down and find one of these trees, and there you go. So I think I'll stick with my extra peppermint for the time being. When I first met Ina and I started communicating with her on Skype, she had the strangest avatar or whatever. I hadn't a clue what the heck she had used to, you know, for her avatar thing. But there it is. That is a fern, famous. I think it's very famous here in New Zealand, and that is the. It looks like what, I don't know what you would call that, but anyway, that's the pod or whatever it is that's going to sprout out a new branch right there. Very interesting looking. Found our way inside the visitor center, and you see more local art here. It says Titirangi. Such a wonderful opportunity for me to have found my way to this part of the world, having traveled Europe as extensively as I have, and now finding my way down here. Here's an interesting looking character. New Zealand is an outdoor enthusiast, I guess, dream come true, if you will. There's a big bird you might have seen walking around here sometime back. See if I can't get a shot of. There you go. So you might have seen one of these walking around in the forest. There's a nice view. So Ina and Hiro and I are going to go on a hike somewhere in these mountains before we head down to the beach. Walking out toward the back of the visitor center, you come across this beautiful landscape with all these ferns, looks like pines as well, growing up on the hillside. Just beautiful. The green looks so beautiful against the blue sky. We pulled over on our way to our walk, and here's a beautiful, beautiful view. I think this is Piha Beach. So, well, I think it is at least. We'll find out. I see some people swimming or bathing. Yeah, they're in the water down there. So we're going to find our way down there and possibly join them. All right, I gotta say, I feel like I'm right at home here. This feels like Highway 1 going down the coast of California, minus all the beautiful green that you see. So we're headed down to Piha Beach, and I'm giving you a view out the passenger side window. And here is the...
That's Lions Rock.
It's called Lions Rock? Okay, so we'll be down by Lions Rock. Can I jump off of Lions Rock?
You have life insurance, yeah.
And you can see that my tour guide is just an exceptional driver. You know, they really assigned me a good tour guide for my trip down under. She handles the roads here like, you know, like a professional Formula One race car driver. Okay, so we found our spot. It's the entrance of the bushwalk. I'm not sure where we'll get assigned our individual bushes that we're going to be walking, but somewhere up here.
Why don't you go over there so you have an idea what you're doing, Tom?
Yes. Okay. So I'm being directed over here to the Park Information Center here. Which will give you a little idea as to the different walks that you can do here.
So we're looking, you are here.
Where am I?
Right there.
Okay, I'm right there. And where are we going to walk? Which walk are we doing today, do you know?
It's right here. Have a look. You can put your camera on it. It's called the Piha Glen.
Well, there's different paths on that map, though.
I know,
Okay.
it's not really, it's part of a bigger trail, but this one is just
Okay.
easy.
And there's nothing dangerous in here, huh?
Nope.
No snakes? Spiders? Kangaroos?
You know who this guy is?
Who is that?
You know Sir
Hillary?
Hillary?
Wasn't he the gentleman that went to the South Pole?
No, he's the first man to ascend Mount Everest.
Oh, he was the first man to go to Mount Everest.
Yeah, he's a Kiwi. So these are all dedicated trails.
And this tree here?
I don't know about the tree.
Okay. What more can a guy ask for than to be doing a bushwalk with two lovely ladies here in New Zealand? I hear running water. I'd imagine there's a lot of mosquitoes in here. Ina found herself admiring this growth out of a tree. Very interesting. I'm sure this is just one of many interesting things we're going to see on our walk. Really beautiful here. And it's a beautiful day. It's not humid. Temperature is probably about upper 60s, low 70s, I would imagine. And for those of you football fans watching this, did I say that the Niners were going to thump the Green Bay Packers or what? Did I call that? So, all right. Here's a kauri tree. And this is probably a rather small one, but nonetheless, it's a famous tree here in New Zealand. Give you a nice shot up. There you go. Beautiful day here. Just, I can't emphasize that enough. Just how beautiful it is. Okay, that is our destination, these waterfalls. And a little bit of a climb, but not too bad. The trail is really nice. And it's all of about, a good 15-20 minute walk up from where we parked. And I'm going to zoom in. And had I known that you could swim here, had my tour guide told me, I would have brought my swimsuit with me. But who knows, maybe it's swimsuit optional day here in the park.
That's very
and
cool.
I can swim naked.
Yeah, you can.
So we'll see. Can I swim naked?
Absolutely.
Okay, so there you have it. The tour guide says swimming naked is allowed. So look at that beautiful waterfall. All right, let's go find our way up to the top. Whoa! Boy, I gotta tell you, I've done some great things over the years, and this is gonna rank right up with them. This waterfall here in New Zealand on the west shore outside of Auckland, just fantastic. Really, really nice. The water, it's a little bit cold once you get in, but it's actually rather pleasant. So there's a lot of people just chilling out on the banks, and there's a few of us brave souls that actually came into the water. So if you're in this part of New Zealand, definitely you got to come here and take a dip in this fantastic pool. It's really nice. Well, you actually get well used to this water. It's cold at first, but you get used to it. So, anyway, back to let's hit the beach now. All right, so from waterfall to rough surf. So we found our way down to an area. I'm not sure the name of the beach, but there's a rock here. It's called Lion's Rock. I'll show that to you in just a moment. But this is an idea as to, you know, if you're a surfer, I guess this would be a great place to surf. I certainly wouldn't want to swim in that, but I'm sure it's pretty chilly and a lot of undercurrents. But there are some brave souls, and there's the rock just behind. I'll zoom out. Be an idea. So that is Lion's Rock. try something else. Have I said it's a gorgeous day here in western New Zealand? See some homes nestled in the hills. This really reminds me a lot of parts of California. Alright, so thus ends another beautiful day here in New Zealand.